prodigal. How you seek dollars dishonorable. It's unfollowable. I might vomit. Here we go, Geronimo. Jump out the window, you gotta go. Bottomless hole, you're a pot with no gold. Stick my cock in your throat and don't beg me, just go. I bet that you're lonely uploading these videos just to get noticed. I'm hoping your hopeless indulgence get roasted. I'm blind, but I got you in focus. My side is atrocious, you know this. You think that I'm lying? Can you see through my own eyes? You really alive? I nearly had died. Numerous times I defied the gravity of losing my mind. Bent out of shape when I trip, never fall. Better get out my way. Cut the stick with my saw. Finish slap who attacks. Catch a path to the jaw. Better simmer on down and put the wax to the ball.
That was my homie Blindsight. Let's go. Today we are going to get into this Knox Hill video. I've seen everybody else reacting to it. I could not do any reactions yesterday because my wife was working very late on a huge project that had a specific deadline for this morning. So we're going to get into it today. I've been excited to watch it. I know I was watching Knox Hill, his community posts. He's been talking about like this is his most, I don't know, his favorite video that he's ever done. So really excited to see what he's got because it's usually pretty dope. And I know he's been getting a lot of inspiration from Ren for his last couple of videos, so that's always exciting. I don't know anything about this, so let's go. I know it's called The Pot and the Kettle, which is kind of crazy to me. I don't know if this is like first thing I thought of when I seen it was like Europe, because we don't drink tea in America. Barely anybody drinks tea. Barely anybody in America has a kettle. Then I thought of like the pot calling the kettle black is like the first thing that came to my mind, which is like somebody saying something about somebody that's guilty of the same thing. So I don't know. I don't know. That's like the only clues I have for this video. But you learn a lot from seeing all your reactors that you follow when you see their descriptions and you see something like plot twist or this is crazy. So I'm curious. Maybe a little bit of a spoiler for me, but
my neighbor once had a tea kettle.
Oh boy.
A tea kettle.
What's the point?
A tea kettle. My neighbor once had a tea kettle.
Oh boy.
A tea kettle.
Really?
A tea kettle. But she ain't even drink tea. Steaming, the story gets better. Let me stir the pot. It was Mayweather. I was on probation, serving some time for some slight complications. Community service was served with my papers, so I spent time with this elderly lady.
Knox Hill, what are you doing? So first of all, this beat is dope, but what is he doing with that?
I was on probation, serving some time for some slight complications.
So he's got paint on his finger, which means that he's holding it wrong. He's got the stock cap on it, so he went and bought this just for this video. But it is Montana Gold, and that's the paint that I use. So shout out to Montana Gold. It's a low pressure, really good graffiti art spray paint. But why are you just spray painting over people's shit? It reminds me of what's it, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, where he gets caught doing the tagging.
Community service was served with my papers, so I spent time with this elderly lady. She was my neighbor, she did me some favors. Sit around the house and I would wash the pots. I wipe the tops and spots and wait, stop. Where you going with this waffle plot? You helped an old ass hag, had a carpet washed? Oh dear, boo-hoo, what an awful job. But wait a minute, let me finish and we'll call the cops. Call the cops? No, the ops. Was she having a heart attack? No, sit back, relax, I'll recall the facts. Please, retell my story, that is all I ask.
Yo, that's some really good videography right there. Like just the mind, to switch those cameras when he's doing the different voices, and it's really on point, man. Props to you. This is dope. And it's had like 2 beat switches so far.
Dear boo-hoo, what an awful job. But wait a minute, let me finish and we'll call the cops. Call the cops? No,
wait a minute, let me finish. Let me call the cops. Ooh, I don't know what the hell I just did. Wait a minute, let me switch it. I like that.
Was she having a heart attack? No, sit back, relax, I'll recall the facts. Please, retell my story, that is all I ask. My neighbor once had a tea kettle.
What?
A tea kettle.
What the fuck?
A tea kettle. My neighbor once had a tea kettle.
She like making love to the tea kettle? What the hell? And this is another dope beat switch. I don't know if it's like the same one that came in before and it's just like amped up now. So far, there's a lot of shit going on in this. This is dope.
Ask. My neighbor once had a tea kettle.
What?
A tea kettle. A tea kettle. My neighbor once had a tea kettle. A tea kettle. What's the point? A tea kettle. But she ain't even drink tea. Milk with the sugar, drink it down. My favorite drink's a different type of brown. If I had it, she would frown. But who cares? Yeah, who cares? Cause she don't even like tea. This is the...
Wait, what? So shout out to him for knowing about tea, because I personally, maybe I'm just completely ignorant, but I didn't know shit about tea. And when I found out they put milk and sugar in their tea, at least in Europe and the UK, I was like, what the hell? We put sugar and milk in coffee. I didn't know that they did that in tea. Every time I've ever drank tea was either sweet tea or like herbal tea. When back when I used to rap, I used to drink or like eat honey and drink tea, and tea is just disgusting. But maybe with milk and sugar, it's good. But bro, this reminds me of so she's like making love to the kettle, and he says that she doesn't drink tea, and now she just spit it out, like that scene in the movie with Zach Galifianakis and Iron Man. What the fuck is his name? Robert Downey Jr. What's that movie? Oh my god. Zach Galifianakis from Hangover. He's got like a little dog, and they're like traveling across the world or the US. Due date, because that's what he's trying to get home to his wife who's having a baby. And then they meet up with Jamie Foxx, and Jamie Foxx, I think, makes some coffee out of like the coffee. Inside the coffee container was the ashes of his dad, and as soon as they drank it, they spit it out. Oh my god. Is that what this is? Is that the plot twist? This is right here where I was like, what the hell's in that coffee? Or in that kettle?
But she ain't even drink tea. Milk with the sugar, drink it down. My favorite drink's a different type of brown. If I had it, she would frown. But who cares? Yeah, who cares? Cause she don't even like tea. This is the part of the bass that's abrasive. A quarter to 8 and my fade is a weight.
Is this another beat switch? Is he just going back and forth and I'm not catching it?
And I'm staring at her face, and I thought about her face, to give her something great and say, hey, you're amazing. So I took the tea kettle off a shelf.
Oh, that was a dope bar. I haven't even really been listening to the bars because I've been paying attention to the video so much. You said something about saving a grace that would be amazing, like Amazing Grace. That's dope.
This is the part of the bass that's abrasive. A quarter to 8 and my fade is a weight, and I'm staring at her face, and I thought about her face, to give her something great and say, hey, you're amazing. So I took the tea kettle off a shelf. It was looking kinda used like a help. Couple stains and it had a funny smell, but it always gave her hope. It was like a wishing well. That's nice. She cared for it, I could tell. Well, so I knew what to do. What's that? Go and get it renewed.
Oh no, he's gonna get oh man, oh no, he's gonna get her tea kettle fixed up, and it's really her like what, her husband or somebody, her son or her husband. Oh no, it sucks because he's just trying to do a nice thing, but bro, this is some Ben Stiller shit. Oh no.
I never really understood the construct of renewed, cause it's already used. Why not buy something new? Ask anyone if they really had to choose. Would they prefer something new? I would.
What a funny little that's a funny little bar to have in there. He's like, I'm gonna get it renewed, but why would you get it renewed? Why don't you just buy it new? I would. He's having fun with this, and I like it because yeah, we'll just say that.
My neighbor once had a tea kettle. A tea kettle. A tea kettle.
This part of the song reminds me of what's that? Dude, I don't know who sings it, but it goes like sail. I only know the song because BJ Penn came out to it in the UFC. But I feel like it has that same exact, like maybe this was sampled from it.
Choose. Would they prefer something new? I would. My neighbor once had a tea kettle. A tea kettle. A tea kettle. My neighbor.
Maybe it's just that like dun 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 dun, like that part right there. Sail. I don't know how the song goes.
Neighbor once had a tea kettle. A tea kettle. What's the point? A tea kettle. But she ain't even drink tea. Milk with the sugar, drink it down. My favorite drink's a different type of brown. If I had it, she will frown. But who cares? Yeah, who cares? Cause she don't even like tea. Old antique shop down the road, dark and musty, filled with holes. Took that kettle, they refilled the cuts. Lot of ash and dust that I filled it up. They had it buffed, all the scuffs. It was good as new. Maybe I should rethink this whole word renew. Anyways, I took it back home.
He brings it back. Maybe I should rethink about renewed. Like, looks pretty good. But Joe, this is props out to the old lady for doing the acting in this video too. I wonder who she is. I wonder if it's like a relative or if he just found somebody. Cause she's doing a dope job. She's like the sweet little old lady, and she's like spitting it out and making love to the kettle. It'd be weird to have to explain it to somebody. I'm about to film a video and I had to explain to my wife and my son what I wanted them to say, and it just feels so awkward telling them, okay, here's what I want you to do, this is how you have to say it, this is when you say it. It's just weird. So to tell an old lady, I want you to like make love to this tea kettle.
To its owner, this old and used, camera new like a donor. Knock on the door, she was there on a chair, looking at a shelf with a cold blank stare. Surprise, I'm here. Hey, look what I got. Applied and refreshed, I'd emptied it out. Inside was a mess. Here, Miss Bevel, this is what you wanted. It's your tea kettle. Miss Bevel? Why you got a shotgun, Miss Bevel? Put the gift down and I started to tremble. What have you done?
What did he just say? Did he say sod?
This is what you wanted. It's your tea kettle. Miss Bevel? Why you got a shotgun, Miss Bevel? Put the gift down and I started to tremble.
What is he saying right there?
Miss Bevel, this is what you wanted. It's your tea kettle.
Oh, I think he said put the gift down and I started to tremble. Okay.
Miss Bevel? Why you got a shotgun, Miss Bevel? Put the gift down and I started to tremble. What have you done, you delinquent devil? Why'd you have to go and steal my tea kettle? You emptied the ash of the husband I loved. No. You wiped all our memories out with a sponge. I gave you a chance and you ruined what was. What? My life is now empty. No. But you'll fill it up. Please. Yes, you'll fill it up. No. My tea kettle. I'm sorry. My tea kettle. My neighbor once had a tea kettle. A tea kettle. A tea kettle. No, I'm the one living inside.
I'm the one living inside. She looks so crazy. So did she shrink him or did she kill him and then put his ashes in there? What a cool video that was. Man, I'm going to have to go back. I'm sure I missed like a billion bars because Knox is very creative with his lyrics. And I really just was not paying attention to him very well. When she looked like super psycho at the end. I'm just got done talking about how sweet and innocent she was. Oh, man. What a great video. That's cool. This is really cool. This would be like a song that comes onto like an album. You know, like I wouldn't say that this would be like a single that you would release on the radio or anything, but like it comes onto the album and it's just like such a cool little breakup for if you were to picture like 15, 20 songs of just straight hip hop, like usually like you have somebody else rapping on it or features and things like that. That breaks it up. Little skits, that breaks it up. But when a song can like break it up and just be like a really interesting off the wall song, I love that. So this is dope. This is really dope. Congrats to you. I see why he hyped it up so much to be his favorite. Because it's very, very unorthodox. It's very different.
Tea anyone?
Tea anyone? Shout out to Knox. Let's go. That's cool. That's really cool. I hope this really, I feel like this would be like a video that could really push you above that next hump and you did a really good job of it, and I see why you were so proud of it. And now I'm gonna go watch it about 10 more times and see if how many bars I missed. Yo, but you guys, thanks for watching. If you're still here, I just want to make sure there's still a little bit left on the bar. I want to make sure that I'm not missing anything like Marvel or some shit. Okay. Not missing anything. All right, yo, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Go over to Knox's channel. The description will be in the link will be in the description. Make sure that you at least comment on it, like it, watch it. Never mind. I don't want to be reading this stuff. All right, you guys enjoy your day. Thanks for watching.